Before God can bless humanity, must he prove his existence to a stubborn world, punish all evils, and expose all our efforts as futile? Let's look at Isaiah 34. As God was angry with Israel's evils, is he also angry with all nations' evils? Come near, you nations, to hear. Listen, you peoples. Let the earth and all it contains hear, the world and everything that comes from it. For Yahweh is enraged against all the nations and angry with all their armies. He's utterly destroyed them. He's given them over for slaughter. The slain will also be cast out, and the stench of their dead bodies will come up. The mountains will melt in their blood. All of the army of the sky will be dissolved. The sky will be rolled up like a scroll, and all its armies will fade away, as a leaf fades from off a vine or a fig tree. Is the punishment of Edom, or Esau, Israel's neighbor and frequent enemy, an example of God's punishment upon the whole world? When my sword has drunk its fill in the heavens, it'll descend upon Edom for judgment, upon a people I've doomed for destruction. The Lord has a sword covered with blood. It's soaked with fat from the blood of lambs and goats, from the kidney fat of rams. For the Lord has a sacrifice in Bozrah, a great slaughter in the land of Edom. Wild oxen will fall with them, steers with mighty bulls, and their land will be drenched with blood, its soil soaked with fat. The Lord has a day of vengeance, a year of payback for Zion's cause. Is this a time also described in Revelation, where God will punish the nations? Edom's streams will turn into tar, and its soil into sulfur. Then the whole country will go up in flames. It'll burn night and day, and never stop smoking. Edom will be a desert, generation after generation. No one will ever travel through that land. Owls, hawks, and wild animals will make it their home. God will leave it in ruins, merely a pile of rocks. Will Edom become discounted as nothing, no longer a kingdom? Its nobles, there's no one there to call it a kingdom, and all its princes shall be nothing. Thorns shall grow over its strongholds, nettles and thistles in its fortresses. It shall be the haunt of jackals, an abode for ostriches, and wild animals shall meet with hyenas. The wild goat shall cry to his fellow. Indeed, there the night bird settles, and finds for herself a resting place. Would the ecological disaster punishing those who oppose Israel, and thus God, be so complete that only wild animals would live there? The sand partridge will make her nest there. She'll lay and hatch her eggs, and will gather her brood under her shadow. Indeed, the birds of prey will gather there, each with its mate. Search and read the scroll of the Lord. Not one of them will be missing. None will be lacking its mate, because he's ordered it by my mouth. And he'll gather them by his Spirit. He's ordained a lot for them. His hand allotted their portion with a measuring line. They'll possess it forever. They'll dwell in it from generation to generation. Does Revelation also describe God's final anger upon the atrocities of the nations? So the angel swung his sickle in the earth, gathered the grapes from the earth, and threw them into the great winepress of God's wrath. The winepress was trampled outside the city, and blood flowed from the winepress as high as a horse's bridle, for about 1,600 stadia, or 300 kilometers. Before God can bless humanity, must he prove his existence to a stubborn world, punish all evils, and expose all our efforts as futile? You decide.